So, the intention of this reading was to kind of figure out where our energy is going and where maybe it should be going instead. Because sometimes we do have these instances of where our energy is going to a place we might not realize it's going, and it probably shouldn't be going there because we should be intentional where our energy is going. So, I pulled this card here to see where our energy might be going, and this card to see where it should be going. And where it is going, I got the Star Reverse, and that's telling me that our energy is going to a hopeless situation. You've lost faith in something or someone in the situation, and that's where your energy is going right now. And it's probably not the best, right? So we have this card here, which is where energy should be going, and we have the Ten of Swords reverse. So it's telling me that your energy should be going to releasing this pain or grief that you're feeling about this situation. Like imagine these swords, all 10 of these insanely sharp swords as your negative thoughts, and they are just sticking right up in there and you just cannot get them out of your head. But that's something we need to do, and like only you can do that. And so we have to release this at some point, and that's where our energy should be focused on, is achieving that goal at this point. And I always like to pull a clarification card just to confirm that I'm on the right path with figuring out what the message is here. And so we have the Two of Wands reverse, which is telling me again, this situation is involving you feeling stuck in something you're passionate about, something you really care about, and whatever it is, we just need to release from this. All right, so I like to focus on moving forward, what we're doing when we're moving forward in a reading. So I pulled this card here, and this card is kind of representing like, okay, going forward, what is it going to look like? Where are we going with this path right now? And I'm seeing the Death card reverse. So I'm seeing a situation in which you are going to kind of cling on to something that is no longer here, to say the least. And that's what the Death card is reversed. So imagine like whatever this thing is a corpse, and you just keep digging it up and trying to reanimate it, and it's just not going to happen. You need to let it go. It's just not happening. There's no life there left. And because I was curious, I pulled another card. And so this confirmed to me that this is definitely a relationship of some kind, a very intense relationship that was really good at some point, very harmonious. You feel like two peas in a pod is what pops in my head when I think of this relationship, and it's just gone now. And moving forward, we're going to focus on that. We're going to focus on this gone relationship, and we're going to cling to it a little bit, and we probably shouldn't do that. So again, we're learning where our energy should be going, because we are stuck in this place where we're clinging to life here, clinging to the life of a relationship that is no longer here. It's a hopeless situation. Remember, that's where our energy is going, to this hopeless situation, which is tied to this. It's the relationship that is no longer there. And so we're feeling stuck here. We're very passionate about it and we're stuck, but we need to focus on releasing that pain. And because like longer readings you can get lost, I always like to kind of really hammer in the point with an oracle pull as well. So here we go with our oracle pull, which again is in the same format that I put the original reading, which is going to be like, where is has our energy been going, where it should be going, and going forward, what should we be doing? And here I pulled first the King. And so basically think the Emperor and Tarot, that's this in the Oracle. Like this is an archetype deck, so it kind of is a little bit redundant, but I kind of like that because I need points hammered in. I don't know if I mentioned that about myself, but I do. And if you do too, this is helpful. So I'm trying to help and spread the help to everyone. Anyways, I got distracted there. Here we go. So the King. Emperor. This is more of a masculine dominating energy. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be female. I said female, but I meant male, but like you can be female as well, is what I meant. Like it doesn't mean like a strict gender thing. It's like your energy, because there are females who have like that masculine dominant energy, and sometimes they get, like actually criticized for it, but that's a whole nother video. And anyways, this is where energy has been going, to this dominating energy. They've been dominating our energy and the situation in general. And that's where we've been focusing this energy on, this relationship with this person. And instead, we should be focusing on healing, because I pulled the healer here. And that's just healing in general, healing yourself, healing others if that's something that heals you, because some people do find joy in that, like volunteering or like helping people in that way, if that makes any sense. And last but not least, going forward, we want to know, like, okay, going forward, again, what should I be doing? Because we're going forward, we saw that we're gonna be clinging to this kind of idea of this lost relationship, and we're gonna have a really hard time letting go, even though that's where our energy should be focused on. And this card right here is the Mother, and that's talking about like love, nurturing, like being the mother, but not to like a child, like if you have a child, like that too, excuse me. But it could also be like mothering yourself. But it doesn't just talk about mothering yourself in the light way. There can be a darker side of mothering, which is, the restricting, constricting sort of way of mothering. And so you have to find that balance between that. You don't want to restrict yourself. You don't want to hold yourself back because you're scared to get hurt or something like that. Instead, you want to give yourself enough room to grow, if you get what I mean. Because that's what a mother does. That's what a good mother does, or at least tries to do, or strives to do every day. And that's all we can do, is strive to do these things, right? We can never promise ourselves these things, because no human is perfect. And if you claim that you are perfect, you are wrong. I'm sorry. I got emotional. I apologize. But back to the reading. This is actually the end of the reading. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for watching. I hope this reading found you and you liked it. And make sure to like and follow if this is your sort of thing and you enjoy this reading. And I'll see you next time.